There are a lot of ways to make money in real estate, but let me show you top 10 ways you can make the money. Hello everyone, this is your favorite realtor Neeraj Khanna. I'm again here with giving you all the information what you need to make you successful in the real estate world. Let's talk about different ways you can make money in real estate. Number one, first of all, you own your own property. So the good thing is about when owning your own property is you can actually, instead of paying your living cost towards the rent, you can actually pay off your own mortgage, and at the same time you can also enjoy the price appreciation which actually happens over the period of time. You can go as little as 5% down and you can own your home. That's a great way. Number two is flipping. Flipping the property means you buy the property at a lower price and then you fix the property. You upgrade the property, you put some equity and work into it, and then you increase the value of the property in order to sell that property at a higher price so that you can generate profits out of it. That's called flipping the property. Number three is buying investment properties or rental properties. In other words, income properties. So you can buy the property and then you rent it out and let your tenant pay off the mortgage. You're also still taking advantage or reaping the benefits of price appreciation over the period of time. After all expenses are done, like for example, for mortgage payment, your insurance, property taxes, and also your little bit of maintenance, whatever is left over, that called a positive cash flow. You can actually have a little bit extra money in your pocket. You can save it up or invest somewhere else or try to pay off the mortgage as fast as possible. So that's number three. Next is buying the vacation properties. So vacation properties is like buying a cottage or something like that. So you can actually enjoy the property when your family gonna visit the property at the weekend, but at the same time when you are not using the property for your personal use, you can actually rent out to your friends or family, or you can also to somebody else. I highly recommend to have a property manager for that. In that way you don't have to clean the property yourself. If it's the distance, you don't want to go every weekend just to clean the property. Highly recommend to have property management, somebody to take care of the property when you are not there. Next is you can actually buy a pre-construction condo, or selling of a pre-construction condos. In other words, the new projects comes in the market and there are multiple projects, especially in GTA comes. You can buy and the pre-con, and then before the closing comes in, you can sell the pre-construction condo on assignment sale at a profit. That's another way you can make money in real estate. Next is private mortgages. Private mortgages is when you're acting as a bank for somebody who needs money. That could be as short as could be like 2 weeks to 1 month, or as long as 1 year. So that's another way you can make, and generally the private mortgages allow you to charge higher interest rate as compared to the bank rates. When you're a private lender, you have to keep that in mind. There is a reason why the bank is not giving them the mortgage. There is a little bit of risk factor involved in it, but as long as you do your due diligence and you do your homework very well, guess what, you can mitigate that risk of losing your money. But anyways, your money is secured against the property. Next one is room renting. Now if you have a property and you have an extra room in the home, you can think about renting out a room. But there's two benefits to it. Number one, you can actually have a company. If you have an extra room, you have an extra company in home, you can rent out a portion of your property. Same fashion, you can actually have a basement. You can rent out the basement as well, and you can get a little bit extra money from the basement as well. It can help you paying off your mortgage. Again, it's faster, or you can simply save that money for the future use. Next one is rent to own. The rent to own is a great program for the people, those who want to they buy the property for a tenant, but at the same time the tenant will give you a small portion of money as a down payment, not generally less than 5%. They give you upfront, but at the same time you will rent out the property and a portion of the rent will go towards as a down payment for them. And that program could be as little as 1 year, or as long as could be 3 year to 5 year, depending upon how do you do that. That's another way you can invest in that way. You're also helping somebody, but at the same time you're also making money as a rent-to-own program. Another thing is called real estate investment trust accounts and exchange traded funds. I'm talking about the different ways that people are investing money in exchange traded funds. Now, what is a real estate investment trust? So generally these are the companies or forums or the trusts, those who invest in different properties, that commercial properties, like they own shopping malls, could be hotels, could be apartment buildings. So these are the shares that been exchanged on the stock exchange, and then you can invest in these, and then you can make the money on these exchange traded funds as well. Next is you can invest in commercial properties. If you have a lot of money, if you already have some significant amount of funds, cash available to you, like at $1 million or maybe more than that, so you can buy a small plaza, maybe commercial units, office space and all that, and you can rent it out. So mind you, the rent agreement with the commercial is very different than the residential, so you have to do a little bit of homework in that part. These are the different ways you can invest in real estate, and hopefully you'll make a lot of money with that. If you further have any question, feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 647-282-8078. Neeraj Khanna is always there for you to answer any questions you have. I look forward to connecting with you. We'll talk soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.